All right, guys, today we got a very special guest in the house. She looks just as beautiful as she did 30 years ago. She's super talented. We're talking about the one, the only, Christina Babydoll Solis. Christina, how you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Thank you. I'm so excited to be on the show.
Thank you so much for your time today. So with my interviews, I like to start at the beginning so the audience can really understand who you are and where you came from and how you got to where you are today.
Okay.
So where were you born?
I was born in Oxnard, California, which is like 60 miles north of Hollywood. And yeah, I was just brought up in a well, when you're little, you don't know what your status is, you know what I mean? But I didn't come from a mom dad type situation. My mom was a single mom, and I came really late in life for her. Like, she was 43 when she had me. So I had a lot of older siblings, which were like also parents. So I had a lot of eyes on me because I did grow up in a town, I didn't grow up like in a neighborhood. I guess I was. So I did. I just had a lot of people like looking after me, so I didn't go the wrong direction. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of pressure to be good, and so with that, and all my sisters went to UCLA, and they, to me, they were like perfect. And I knew I didn't want that. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to beauty school. I didn't want to go to any school. After high school, just did not. So,
they set the bar really high for
yes,
you.
and
I
was
set the bar really high for you.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was me in my head. You know what I mean? Like, so I did do the college thing for a while. It just wasn't the same. I loved school though. I loved high school, and I loved. I did everything. I was a cheerleader. I was, I had fun. I got good grades, and I was pretty smart, but I just didn't. I don't know. When you're like young, you just think of 4 more years as like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, no way. When it's gonna go by anyways. So I never, I wasn't, thinking logically. I was just being me, selfish, I guess. And you don't think yourself.
So was that hard for you though, to grow up with your siblings being so much older than you?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you can't relate as much, right? You don't have like somebody like that you could play with in that way.
I had my niece and nephew.
Right. So they grew up more as like your siblings in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like my siblings because my mom pretty much took care of them. So, and they're 2 and 4 years younger than me. So,
do you and your siblings have all the same father?
No.
Or was it different? Oh, okay. Different. Yeah. So that's why he wasn't a part of your life growing up?
No, yes, my dad was, but he wasn't,
in the household.
Yes. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. He just died in June, and
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. And I took care of him for the last year. He lived with me this past year, and it was nice getting to know him. Really. I mean, not in that situation, but it was good.
Well, because when you get older, you have like different questions. You can have different kind of conversations with your parents, right? That you didn't know about when you were a child.
Right. But we did do all that years and years ago. So my head was pretty clear on on that stuff. You know, I made peace with everything a long time ago, which is why I think that it is important to go back to the beginning, because, you know, me not wanting to do some, you know, like what is expected of me, when I didn't really have a plan myself, was not right. And I think that if you're a teenager and you don't know what it is you want to do, well, then just stick to a plan, you know, and then it'll come, you know, because I think as the younger we are, the more impatient we are. And, you know, all in due time, it all comes,
Right,
you
right.
know, it all happens.